today a couple of criminal referrals. Is this a big deal? Is this more Republican House performance art?
No, I think this is a big deal because I think we're putting a marker down and we're telling the country what we have found in that there is corruption here and there's lying here. And so therefore, a criminal referral is a very serious thing for Congress. The Department of Justice should take it up. Will it? Probably not. But at least not until January of 2025. But, it could very well help us convince all the members on the Republican side to vote for a contempt of Congress resolution for Merrick Garland. So I think it is significant, I think.
Why can't you talk about things doing in the future in the new budget. Can't you go back today and have a hearing and actually look where they spent the money and start getting the emails and the text messages between Matthew Colangelo? I mean, what people are frustrated about is everything's still essentially waiting for President Trump. When is the House actually going to take independent action and get something done now and not have to wait for President Trump to win the presidency?
Well, I mean, that's what I've been trying to do literally since August, Steve. I mean, here we have this defund the prosecution of a presidential candidate prior to the 2024 election. I started that in August of 2023, and I got an amendment made in order for the Commerce, Justice, Science appropriation for FY24. We did that November of last year. It was made in order by the Rules Committee, and it never got a vote on the House floor. All right, but it's something that I'm not giving up on. Is Speaker Johnson? Is it Speaker Johnson? Is it Jim Jordan? Why did that not come to the floor? Why did we fund DOJ in the last bill, which we could have stopped? Your thing could have come up. Who stopped it? Was it Speaker Johnson? No, Speaker Johnson actually his Rules Committee was what made it in order. Okay, it didn't get a vote on the House floor, and I wish it would have. It was part of the process that never happened. We had a number of appropriations that simply didn't get a vote on the House floor, and they were all put together in an omnibus, or a two-part omnibus actually, and then passed, earlier this year. But Speaker Johnson could right now tell the Appropriations Committee and Subcommittee that he wants this amendment in the base text of the bill, and it could very well be put in the base text. If that doesn't happen, I can get it in committee, and if that doesn't happen, I can try again to get it onto the House floor for an amendment where everyone then gets put on the record as to how they vote. The entire Congress.
Since nothing seems to happen unless they ban us to the back, is he actually supportive, or is this just all? Yesterday Axios came out and said his mentor was John Boehner, who's the worst of the worst. So how can people have any faith in Johnson whatsoever? Is he actually doing anything?
Well, you've got a great point there. I mean, look at the failures that have happened so far. You've got the two-part omnibus. You've got FISA. You've got the America Last Foreign Aid package. I mean, those are failures of the Speaker, no doubt. But here he has an opportunity actually to do something right. And that is to put this amendment in that actually will defund from the federal level every one of these prosecutions.
So where do people go right now, Congressman Clyde, to get this? We want the audience to totally get up to speed, and then we will man the ramparts to get on Johnson and other people to make sure it's in the base text. But first step, because Mike Davis has been raving about this. That's fantastic. Where do people go to see what you're trying to accomplish?
They can go to clyde.house.gov. They can also go to rep_Clyde at Twitter or Rep Clyde on Truth Social. I'll tell you, we have been all over this, and we will continue to be. I will never give up on this. President Trump will never give up on America. He'll never give up on us. We will never give up on him.
Congressman Clyde, thank you so much. We'll send everybody over there right now to check it out.